Alright, we are back. I left myself at doing the Dreadbolt memories, so we can continue doing companion quests after it. So I want to do as much as I can before Weiss out. Again, unlike a lot of other people, I am really enjoying this game. Maybe it's because I'm a true series fan and I understand, like, they don't do the same thing every game. It's different every game. First one's here. Ah. Place them. Here, we'll do the cutscene stuff first. It opens up a bit more progression, too. I really want to, like... It's hard to sacrifice Dagger. Like...
You cannot do this, Alvin. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
Oh, the Evaneris.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods. Well, mine and Davrin's.
That can't be easy, Blara.
It was so mundane. Nothing grand or cosmic. No setting fire to the sun, just talking, politics. I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
I think I get where Mythal is coming from.
Really?
You've just finished some big war. Everyone is exhausted, and now Elganon won't give up power. If Mythal sided with Solus, would Elganon have backed down? Not a chance.
It would have led to another war. Mythal tried to keep the peace.
And Solus must see that, but still can't accept that she chose peaceful politics over his ideals.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dreadwolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open for crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Bless you. Dog sneezed. So that's the second one down here. That's the dumbest complaint I've seen about this game. Oh, you can't recolor your armor. Whatever. At least I'm not wandering around picking up raw goods so I can fucking upgrade Cassandra's armor. I love Inquisition, and I love it for the banter, but when I play through it, I'm gonna bitch about that shit.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evenuris seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you, I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evenuris and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Sad too. Solus is not really evil. Like, Mythal's the one that coaxed him into being, well, not mortal, but having a form.
Solus love in that memory.
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions.
They were doing
felt
it.
things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
Oh, they were absolutely doing it.
Being with someone you're rebelling against doesn't sound like Solus.
He also met her in secret and talked about how they could run off together.
It sounded so tragic and romantic.
Oh, wait. Never mind. That does sound like him.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrew's Not sure it matters.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrewal was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrewal would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrewal. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrewal's armor away. Then Andrewal's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrewal stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrewal went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
The Blight's one of the only things that really scares Solus. He came to Mythal afraid.
And she took it seriously, too.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clear.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Okay, sorry. Point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Rook, as a fellow watcher, you know there are ways.
I'm not saying she couldn't help from beyond the grave. I'm just asking how.
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
Solus goes to Mythal, the one semi-reasonable elven god, for help, and the other gods kill her for it. I imagine the Dread Wolf's rebellion heated up significantly after that.
Right. And Mythal wasn't there to keep the other gods in check anymore.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
Yeah, I have all the memories, so we should be able to do this pretty quickly. One thing I don't like, I will say, the end of the game does rabbit hole you into what characters are in your party.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power!
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elganon and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
Honestly, I'm a little relieved. I've been feeling out of my depth trying to stop ancient gods. But Solus was flailing just as much as we are.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlathan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's... wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
I think Andraste was Mythal.
That's a problem for Chantry scholars to worry about. We have a world to save from the gods who definitely exist and also want to kill us.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
A lot of stuff. I have one more memory after this, or something.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, this talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Valyrium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solus. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
It's like Fable series. People always view me as not the case. I prefer 1 and 3. Everybody loves 2, but I prefer 1 and 3.
The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but what?
This puts all of elven history in a new light, not to mention what we think about spirits.
I mean, some magic works differently for elves. If we came from spirits, that'd explain it.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
If the world learned about this, and it led to attacks against elves.
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one would believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solus himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solus didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mythal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
You think the ground shaking was the Titans?
It makes sense, doesn't it? Something was hurting them, taking their blood.
So they struck back, like we'd swat a stinging bug.
The first memory we saw with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
And we just saw how it started.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solus regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented. If he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
I gotta stop coughing.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
Solus made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
No mystery why he wants to forget this.
As a mage, and apparently a scholar, Solus doubtless regrets destroying the minds of the Titans.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solus regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad, a disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion. Evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal. Mistreated and imprisoned for centuries. Until all it knows is fear.
If the Blight is the Titan's dreams, can we, I don't know, heal it? Bring it back from all that anger?
I'm afraid I have no idea. In theory, it would be possible to restore dreams to the Titans.
You can't set it free before it's healed. You'd have blighted Titans laying waste to the entire world.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgernon and Gillanane to deal with now.
And then I want Solus to look me in the eye and answer for what he did.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
A lot of things.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god, the strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Aw.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
Every big mistake Solus made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault, and hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the Veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elvin is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
Solus has caused a lot of damage, but he's not like Elganon, trying to wreck the world to rule it. He's trying to repair the damage he caused, and he knows he's made mistakes. There might be hope for him.
You don't think he'll turn on us?
Oh no, he's totally going to turn on us. I mean after that.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller, almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads. Strength earns mastery.
Alright, everybody's got something to say. Okay, besides Nev and Lucanus, they're flirting with each other.
Well, you get high marks for it.
He's toying with me. So what brings you by?
Just curious, really. It's like being a Grey Warden. There've always been these legendary warriors living apart from the world.
Don't know about that. I spent time with people who were bad right up till they took their vow.
How so?
Weishaupt is the last stop for the wrong sort. If you're facing prison or worse, you can always join the Grey Wardens and take your chances with the Blight.
I heard about Weishaupt. Never been there.
It's a giant fortress and home of the Grey Wardens. It's been standing for as long as anyone remembers. At least since the first Blight.
Does it have floating buildings like the lighthouse?
No, but things float up from the latrines.
Huh. Fun bunch you hung out with.
The wrong sort have their charm.
And just how wrong are the wrong sort?
Thieves, brigands, pirates, and the odd murderer now and then.
Sounds fun. Right up to the murdering.
At least now they're murdering Darkspawn.
Has your first warden always been, well...
A stubborn bastard?
One way of putting it.
He means well in his own way. He's old-fashioned. Tradition is everything. Keeps us disciplined. We never deviate from it.
He'll have to. Elganon and Gillenane won't play by his rules.
If he even believes in them. The man doesn't have much imagination. Even the right sort can be the wrong sort.
I'd rather take my chances in prison.
It's not all bad.
When does it get good?
When Darkspawn threaten a village, when innocent people are in danger. Then we swoop in, swords held high, armor gleaming, while 100 faces look to us for salvation. And they all live to see the sunrise because of what we do.
Okay. Now I get it.
Best part is the warden fighting alongside you. Maybe they've done some bad things in the past. But after that day, it's different. There's some honor in their life where there wasn't before. Nothing like seeing redemption happen before your eyes.
We all need that chance. Put past sins to right.
It makes the warden stronger to have people in our ranks who've lived in the shadows. When the storm comes, you don't want farmers and florists fighting archdemons. It takes the wrong sort to put the world right.
Kinda like us, I suppose.
Minus the skeleton butler.
I don't know. Manfred the Warden. Has a ring to it.
How about we quit while we're ahead? See you around.
Manfred the Warden.
Hey. I thought you might... There's really...
I gotta see Bellaris.
I cannot say.
I thought it was... Probably just tell them what to do.
Right. Don't waste time on them. Just get to the point. Let's try it. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest.
Did that name mean something to you? You have a chance.
Starts opening some more quests. I also need to go check If anything else in the lighthouse, just opened it. Nope, not yet. Bunch of stuff to do now. Yeah. Yeah, I like their banter. When my other half gets back from the grocery store, I need to grab another coffee and help him put away groceries. I'm gonna go meet him. Which one's not the closest to? This one? Okay, yeah, it'll be the door down there. I wasn't able to go in earlier.
There was a possessed dragon, and I missed it.
Thank you again for coming. It'll be good to perform the rites of remembrance with another watcher. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago.
I remember this. A visiting Orlesian mage called it the most macabre thing he'd ever seen.
Orlesians. Fabulous artists, but no eye for the long run. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
It's good to hear another watcher say that.
It's a common lesson.
I like that you're not so grim about it.
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Being a watcher of the Grand Necropolis should come with standards.
I remember it being better kept in my day. Doubtlessly just the comforting murk of time.
Could ask someone down here if it's true.
There's a thought.
Oh no, apparently there's no sound.
Time to light the candles.
If you would.
Uh-oh.
A while since I paid
Hang on.
homage to our dead.
For me or the game? Because I do also have my game volume kind of low, so I don't like ruin eardrums. That's the big question here. Might have the game sound too low. That's definitely a me thing. What? Probably hear it now.
Visiting your fellow undead, Manfred? Visiting your fellow undead, Manfred?
Sounds like it's working to me. I don't know.
Would you care to light the candle, Rook? Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon. Surprised there was enough to bury.
How interesting that the necropolis moved these gardens so far below.
Ah, right. They used to be higher. Did the necropolis shuffle around its rooms again?
It did. We'll have some work ahead, leading people here on the days of public mourning. Could you light the next candle?
Okay, as long as it's like not louder than me.
One of my favorite flowers, a variegated weeping widower.
My own fault.
Alchemy is my hobby.
I think it's loud.
It's a break
at
from
like 5%
teaching
with
spirit
headphones
calling
on.
and theoretical applied metaphysics.
That's some advanced necromancy.
That's definitely my own fault.
Well, feel free to browse my books in the lighthouse. I just found a wonderful work on chronological transection in the Fade. This way, Rook.
That bell did its job. Not a trace of despair demons. I mean, spirits.
It's all right. You've been away from the Watchers a while.
Thanks. Everyone outside the necropolis uses demons instead of spirits all the time.
I shan't judge any slips. You'll need to light these candles as well.
Yay!
Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages.
You still have the old ritual memorized?
Like I said, a Watcher should have some standards.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me. Ah, look here.
Ah, you're precious.
They're always so drawn to necromancers, aren't they? We're also enjoying the gardens, but we've one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
Oh,
After
really?
you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must, but those long nights linger about the shadows.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead.
I'm boning the necromancer. Totally happening. Well, he's an undead lich, so.
Please, light the next candles if you would.
Raggy, Josh is on.
There's much to
I'm gonna
recommend
have to put
about
away
the
characters
rhythm
in a
of a
minute.
ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
If our necropolis teaches us anything, it's to face life and death.
I was grateful for it, Rook. Immensely.
I will be back in a sec. Josh is on.
All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites. I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
Let no Watcher forget that our greatest treasury is our dead.
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before.
I got a mocha. Josh bought me a mocha. Alright, I'm just gonna have a quick smoke and then we're gonna go back to this. But because I don't know YouTube's rules, I have a pretty good deal of looking at maps. Fuck, I should have asked you to get me a lighter. You ever buy? What? No, I forgot to ask you to get me a lighter. No. I'll go and get one later.
We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
I've resurrected simple undead before, but I've never seen a wisp animate a corpse so smoothly.
He's taken remarkably well to having a body, haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell.
Pure laziness. I love playing games like these on mouse and keyboard. Because I have like everything hotkeyed to the mouse buttons.
Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed.
We honor the listening spirits.
Let's switch that with... if I can get an upgrade for that.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watchers, faith kept in all our paths.
It's been a while since I saw greater spirits of the necropolis.
Those two in particular are amongst our oldest friends. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
I'm just gonna do a victory, Robin.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
Everybody says this.
Watcher or not, I don't dwell on it.
It wasn't a choice for me when I was younger. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, in sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of homecoming would this be for you if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
Did you set all this up to make a good impression?
Of course not. I was only...
Because it's working.
Then it's my pleasure to share the tranquility of this place with you.
Bone and a necromancer. Let's go looting. What I can, anyways. So now I gotta come back to the garden later for a second quest. So some of the shit won't be open right now.
There's something moving inside.
Oh, grave mist isn't a wine. It's magically infused vapors captured near tombs where spirits dwell. I don't partake myself, but it's supposedly quite invigorating.
I doubt you get blitzed off it.
Just a casual inquiry.
Yeah, do your spirit shit.
Mother? Haven't seen you for... Won't forget. By the fireplace.
Died in a fire.
You too. Love you.
We'll go, Emmerich's not objecting to me like grave robbing, essentially. Now there's both Josh and Carter in here. Carter says my game sounds better, but I can't tell because anything above 10% just makes me deaf. Alright, that wasn't really that worth it. I don't think I can do the bell thing yet over here. Can I? Oh, I can.
Wonder what this is about. Meditation bells. I used to know the right order to ring them in.
Strict training. Sounds familiar.
I need a moment. It's been a while.
Take your time. At once.
This one.
Allow me.
I think it's that one. Oh, okay.
Right away.
Boning a necromancer.
Of course.
Ah, that opened up something.
Oh. We sure we want people floating in the tombs. Oh yeah. Such a shifts. Actually, I need to go check on the door first. Before I get too sidetracked here. Need to enchant it later. It's me doing that. Honestly, I am so happy it only took them 3 patches on like fucking Elden Rings to like get this game running smoothly on lower end PCs. What the hell is over here? I see what's going on here. The fucking complaints about this game are silly too. They have a different art style in every goddamn game. Chill out. And combat system, like play 1 to 2 different, and then play 2 to 3 different. Alright, I need you to... Where do you go?
Can you get this, Emmerich?
Because I have to set the mouse button 1. That's not button, like, right click, left click, stick. I think, it's locked on, but I never locked on his shit.
Ah, this one keeps its memories yet.
So many rooms. What's following? What are you? Stay away! They're gone. House is safe.
Repeat. Oh, we're in this part of the Metropolis now, okay. I think I've gotten everything now down in here. I think. Doesn't mean right on this. Oh wait, I do want to go back to the main hall though to check my lock pockets. And while I'm running by them, I should grab them because it's not like my ultimate's full. So I was fucking around with settings last night because I definitely went to a level 50 dragon at level 20. Actually, I did 2 level 50 dragons. And this is also to make sure I didn't miss any of the major chests, which it doesn't look like I did.
I hope I didn't offend you yesterday.
You mean when you compared my raising the deceased to Antivan puppetry?
I don't understand why you dress up your
Antivan puppetry.
Remind us of their stories. We clothe them as they were.
Not to tell the skeletons apart?
That as well, yes.
There is much to be done.
Oh shit, I'm seeing if I can like do anything with you. Nope. Honestly, I don't think there's anything I really want you. Can't sell anything. So I'll probably save those for the crows. Oh, you have it. It's gonna low. I feel like doing that. I gotta go enchant that too.
Prepare for the hunt.
Gosh. Tickety 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 Tasha. Did I get a snap message? Chilling out. I had to reload my chat. It wasn't like, I don't know, just like shites itself. So that has that. Oh, he's not one. Just in case I start using it, I need to put something on it. Keyword in case. Doesn't mean I won't. Make sure nobody's got any companion things for me around here. Oh, looks like Lucanus and Emmerich.
I can't believe you found him.
Lucanus? Where is he?
What? I forgot about this part. Emmerich. Oh, I know where Lucanus is. He's dreamwalking.
Back, demon! No further!
Spite? Stop. Are you sure? We have to make Spite understand that he's endangering you.
He's Spite, not learning. He doesn't listen to anyone. Don't worry about it. This won't happen again. And thanks.
With all my regards, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmerich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
You have more credibility than I do back home.
Perhaps. Speaking of home, have we really never met around the necropolis before? Even in passing?
Hold on. There was a lecture 2 years ago. Self-abnegation techniques for sub-astral navigation?
Yes, that was me.
Right. A professor challenged you, then one of the higher dead broke in and argued with her.
And then the Wraiths! What a conference that was!
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
Have you used corpse whispering on King Marcus?
Whatever are you talking about?
Come on.
His Majesty's health is a delicate subject. Besides, the palace necromancers aren't watchers. They've their own corpse whisperer.
So King Marcus is dead? Or undead?
Half the nobility must suspect by now. Can you imagine what the other kingdoms would think? I stay well clear of it.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
You know I can't turn down spending more time with you.
How lovely to hear you say so. I'll always be glad to show you around the tombs, my dear. At your pleasure.
I'll take you up on that.
Wonderful. Until then.
Makes me want to like try to jump over there. Alright, what's the closest beacon to you?
Hey. Some for you. Some for you.
Look at you.
Come on. My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. You little guys hungry?
Do you miss living under the Qun?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. There's enough for all of you. Shathan was worried about what the Qunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun. There you go.
Bird feeding.
Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them. What the crap is that?
The Antar must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vashvatari! Come on. These banners need to burn. Yep.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ugh.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
Oh, I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
I smell stuff better than most people. Slightly horrifying.
An untimed supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch. Okay.
Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How would you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby. This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that. Karash.
No, I want the
Tosh.
codex.
Nice to meet you. So,
So what's not always easy?
I went from being an Avaran street kid to a Mornwatch mage. Now part of a team fighting elven gods. Just once, I'd like to be one thing, you know?
Yeah. I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
But the Antam don't see you as one of them either, do they? Neither do the Canary back in Parvolan.
Nope.
She
cares about her. Easy points. Because I can't do anything else here yet. Check a few things too while I'm here. Few things I can do it on.
Why do you run around in fancy
So what?
This is...
Tosh.
They blast through Tosh's shit. Okay, I don't got anything new here. Oh god, where did Dad hang up to?
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now. Fine. Who wants a treat?
Me? I want one.
Well, I don't have any.
Why'd you get my hopes up?
A little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Yeah, Duvrin, where's my treat?
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
What are we all saying?
Well, it isn't be quiet.
Sorry. It's all I've got.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Good luck with that.
Oh, they can fuck with it. That always kills me that you can fuck with them. Something like oh, I do. I like how the slaying ogre one's a wood statue. I don't think I can upgrade this yet. Nope. I need to start buying codexes when I find some more. I don't think I've picked up any new cosmetics. Keyword is I don't think. Fuck, wrong room. Maybe. Alright, okay. Geronimo! No! Now we gotta go see Morgan, I.E. Mythal, because I guess the canon choice in Inquisition was she did drink from the well swords. Oops.
Every time we walk into the crossroads, I'm afraid I'll fall up instead of down.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes, but not the Dread Wolf's crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait. How do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dread Wolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need.
how.
So, if Mythal was originally a spirit, maybe that's how she survived her body's death.
Very good. Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
You're Mythal. That's why the ambient magic around you is so fractured.
Such a flattering picture you paint of this ancient bond.
What? That was like how Elganon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you, then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes, the Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
Solus has done terrible things. What he did to Varric, what he did to Mythal, what he would have done to the whole world. But it's not because he's just trying to rule the world. He's trying to fix things. He's helping us now.
'Tis true. His intentions were always pure, whatever his actions may have been. 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction. A belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Maybe there's a way we all get what we want.
Do you truly believe such a thing?
Well, maybe at least what we deserve.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Are we sure?
Oh.
This younger sister...
Thank you for the information.
Yeah, I gotta save it, because this is so easy to screw up unless you want to end up in a stupidly high-level dragon fight.
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole. Prevail, or be sundered completely.
getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
Yeah, let me save this because it's so easy to piss off Mythal. I don't like this enough either. I'm going to get order of things.
That has to be her.
Do you believe she'll be willing to speak with us? Or are we bound?
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. We made ourselves bodies to be like humans, but I never expected to see humans scurrying about in the Dread Wolf's crossroads. And you know who I am?
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solus. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Why are you here? To beg me to give up what remains of myself to help you defeat the monsters Elganan and Gillenane have become? Or do you simply think yourself ready to fight a god?
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solus's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganan and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the Blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the Blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solus defeated them.
And?
Stopping the Blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solus even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
Solus is helping me.
Solus is using you. Besides, why should I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
But the two of you stayed close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and wept. He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber. Tell me this. What should I have done when Solus turned against me after all we had been to one another?
Maybe you should have listened when he warned you about staying on as rulers after the war.
Are you saying I was wrong?
You asked me what you should have done. I can't prove my worth by lying to you. Solus didn't want to manifest a physical body or destroy the Titans. He did things he hated because he cared about you. Supporting you and Elganan becoming rulers was the one line he wouldn't cross. If someone who followed you everywhere refused to follow you there, what does that say?
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
I am worthy of your help.
That is for me to judge.
I am fighting to protect this world.
Any petty tyrant can fight those who come to their land and claim to be protecting their people. I have seen rulers, human as you are, the mages of Tevinter,
following in the Elven Empire's footsteps. They build nothing that does not serve them. Why should I believe you are any better? What is a protector to you?
It's making a place that's safe for everyone. That means defending against danger. But it also means building a strong community that works together for the common good.
And what have you built?
Look at my team. We're not just hired blades. We started as strangers and grew together into a family.
Your arguments are compelling. I find you worthy, Rook. I have spent thousands of years watching. I shall miss that. But
Yay.
if what I am can
Got
protect
essence.
the innocent and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely. Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
I will. Thank you. The essence of a god. Like a piece of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
I don't want to ruin the moment, but what do we do with it?
The god knows her moment. At least her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that's a unique one.
We did it. We got Mythal's essence.
And we didn't even have to fight her for it.
Not sure what we do with it just yet, but if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
Enough to better. Is there any health potions over here? Oh. No. Darn it. I don't think there's anything else around here. Oh. Oh, you can see the lighthouse from here. That's fucking creepy. Let's do. I will need to put something on this at some point in time. Getting close to 30. I don't think I have any side stuff to do there. Alright. I will be right back in a second. I need to throw out this empty can and go to the washer. Are you lurking? And crap, one. And then we're gonna continue this quest line because I think I need to go. Or at least progress towards it. So I'm just gonna have a few bites of this and just real quick. Of course he thinks that. But, okay. He likes the pretzels in it. I'm being observed. Oops. Gotta get blight samples.
Ah, something's blocking it from the other side.
I wonder what it would be. Right, I couldn't go that way.
Got the sample.
We're getting there.
Still blocked.
spawn. Everyone ready? Everyone all right?
Oh yes, thank you.
Sweet, that's the one I'm wanting to.
Got it.
If the gods spread blight, imagine the entire world remade like these infested wetlands.
Oh yeah, that's why you gotta go up here. Never exactly what that does. It's the mana generation, I really can't help it. It's from playing MMORPGs like RuneScape. Like, I think I even would do it Inquisition, just like really high ass mana.
We got company. Nice hit, Rook.
Should be using a full for Necro Staff, but I don't really have any good folder Necro Staffs right yet. Does that actually benefit from them?
Trouble over there.
Here we go. You got it.
What? Why?
Trouble.
Fantastic, Rook!
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Oh, I'm sure those. No, it's not. Okay. How did I just upgrade? Dead bodies everywhere. Sure, I didn't miss anything under the house. What's up there?
This was farmland.
Like where my ma lives.
What the hell?
I'm on it.
Up we go. I think you're ready. that yet.
Signs of a family that disappeared. They knew the blight was coming. But how? And what went wrong after?
Oh yeah, some well shit. To the well.
A well? Well. An echo? 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 That's not my voice. Not your voice. Who are you? Are you? Hello? Hello? Hello?
I can't finish this yet.
Hello?
You go check in on the missing person first. I think.
Digging over the same areas. What was he searching for? Whatever this echo was in the well, I think it possessed them. The more people go near it, the more it gets in their minds.
It didn't want the people to leave. It fed off the cycle of their routines.
That journal mentioned clearing boards from the well. It was sealed away once. Whatever's down there, whatever you did to those people, I won't let you do it again. We're sealing the well. Sealing.
Like that.
It's done. No more echo. For now.
Maybe.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful. Another sum.
That must be enough for an analysis.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evker and Antoine.
It should be enough for an analysis.
Light gummed up the entrance. I think we can cut through.
codexes I'm missing. Yep, I need 9,000.
You've been to the farmlands. There's a family. Voss. I'm close with him, with Ursa.
There was something in the well. It got to them.
But we aren't supposed to listen. The stories. But it was sealed.
And it is again.
When it's safe to go back, I'll bury it even deeper for Ursa. Thank you for letting me know.
I'm also gonna go do this puzzle before I forget. You have to face the Braziers, if I remember correctly, too. Sweet! So that's already... Which one's facing the Brazier already? Back. This one? No. This is Brazier. So we got this Brazier. That one. Where the fuck's the third one? I blind ass can't remember. Oh. It's upgraded, so why not? Sweet. Is there anything around here I want? Let's have money.
Good gear. Decent price.
I want stuff to sell to the Antiban crows right now. We'll grab these two on here. I don't really use fire damage, so.
Come back if you need something.
I know you sold gifts.
I once felled a tree and there was a spirit inside. It nearly stopped my heart to see it. I made a headboard from that tree. The couple who bought it said they had strange dreams. Thank you.
That stores later eager. My man just coming in here to see if there's anything I can rob.
Food here? Make sure.
That's level 40. So that means I have some shit to expend on. I think my shit counts as afflictions. I think. Doesn't mean I'm right. In chat.
I keep the crows well stocked. You're welcome to it.
Fuck. I don't think there's anything I can do right now to increase
See you
it.
again.
Thank you for saving Jacobus. I hope I can help him save himself. He is at a dangerous point in his training. If he is not careful, he risks becoming nearly a killer.
Yeah, I don't think I can snag any more quests.
Heard.
This is feeling like old times.
Are there many crows like Jacobus?
We have many fledglings, but he is something of a prodigy. They tend to do.
Yeah, fuck. I don't have copious amounts of items right now. So it's looking like some exploration for now. I need to shave at some point in time. My fucking beard is driving me nuts. Meltdown's not loading right. See the other mini quest over here. Right here, whenever it loads.
Dad?
Stuff.
Are you here to...
Wouldn't be surprised if damage from the Blight stirred something up.
Nor would I. Whether a curse or some other magical disturbance, it bears investigation.
A bit near, actually, because I don't need to run through the whole entire region. This is cat. Yes, this cat. I also need to shave at some point in time. My beard's like just driving me absolutely mad. Have to redo these two. Ah. Believe enough men are out of care. Yeah, that's it.
Venatori barrier crystals. Whoever came this way didn't want to be followed.
Recently placed, if I'm not mistaken.
What are they doing in the Hosberg wetlands? What's that sound?
I don't think it's the Blight.
Must get clear!
Go re-enchant those.
So this is the cursed manor.
Stay on guard.
Pulls out on this fast shit.
On to you. Feel the strength of Venator.
Certain things. There it is.
You got it.
They want Lord Gaspin's treasure, but look at this place. Is it really still here?
Alright, I need to go back to the lighthouse really quick. I just changed some items, so I need put enchantments back on. That's the word I'm looking for. I remember doing board game night tomorrow. In case I start switching around shit here. Alright, I did the other armor. I'll use amulets. I don't think I'll use too many other amulets of this. There we go. Ah, I'm getting close to being able to upgrade the shop too, so. Here. So forget they exist. No, I gotta do this puzzle again, whatever. At least there's no finish already here this time. I remember this puzzle too. Thing is figuring it out. The old guy jump across here. I didn't do it. Oh, so they were collecting elven artifacts. Enter. It looks like they were kind of collecting a bunch of stuff. What the fuck did I miss? I know exactly what the fuck I missed. That's annoying. Just gotta do the door pause. There's a hint to it over here somewhere. Oh no, there's braziers, okay. One up there. This goes to. There's nothing over here. Might be too far away now. Oh, okay. It's gonna take a minute to open. Make sure we're not missing anything up in this direction. So the manor seems like the remains of like a fortress. This just opens into the other part of the map. Yeah. Everybody picking your dumb stuff.
The cellar. Stay on guard. Research notes. This man wanted Lord Gaspin's treasure to impress Elganon.
A spirit warped by fixation, an all-consuming obsession.
Venatori wanted treasure but found a sealed demon.
I'm doing honestly the same damage.
A powerful spirit at that. I'll write.
Why does that cost mana now?
to the Morn Watch about it.
Let's look around. This writing is old. If it was Lord Gaspin, whatever he thought was back here, it wasn't enough. He found a demon, or became the one we met. If the demon was the curse, at least we've kept it away from Lavendel. Once we're done, we can let Bastion know.
Yeah, I think that covers the whole banner. And I know I can't do anything else here until later. Yeah, I need to upgrade shit. So I'm using like a bunch of stuff.
The fires are lit.
Anybody sell those actually? I'm gonna go find out if anybody sells them. So I know there is a vendor that does sell them, but like I don't know if I'm too early in the game for it. At this market. So fuck is it? could have sworn you can turn this off. Yeah. Not like I don't need shit to sell anyways.
You know, I did find something.
Don't be shy. We'll find what's right for you.
No, he doesn't sell them yet. Fuck. The fire stat is like my highest level staff right now. But I also benefit from necro damage, so. I'm also going to finish up these two quests. So this.
Rook, always good.
Sweet. I want to watch Angry Order.
Yeah?
Hmm.
Another day.
I don't want to waste too much on that right now. Because I don't want to deal with it. Oh my god.
Okay, but we... It's my fault.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgar'nan had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
It's gonna get more mana from. This mana one just looks like arrows. That could be useful. Oh. Ugh. I don't think any of these are useful. It's blast, right? No, that's Frost Nova. Go with Ice Blast. Don't really need this. So why don't I view that useful? The other trinket. I think I prefer the fire damage. To be truthful.
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling Wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an Archdemon with them.
The timing can't be a coincidence. The gods must be behind this.
I bet they are. Rook, if the gods have an Archdemon, Warden lore says Archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus, see if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
The fires are lit.
Two. Those will need upgrade. Let me go see if there's any cosmetics. It looks like I have something for my party.
Any luck track? Damn. So...
I was thinking.
Huh?
There...
Should I go with more? Shit too. sell stuff here, and then I'm gonna check my more launch rank, and then I'm probably gonna wrap up streaming.
Have a look. I keep my stores full.
I'm getting so close to that. One watch one. I thought it'd be green. Yeah, I think I need the extra mana now. Stuff's costing more mana. Oh my god, why does it keep doing that? Means I might actually have to go with those. I wonder what the hell's making me cost mana. There has to be something over here. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm blind. Where'd it go? This. Oh my god, it switched again. Hmm. I'm getting close to ramping this one as well. I'll buy out what I can. Because I don't need to talk to Solus, and probably wrap up the stream before I do that. One I just fucking bought. No. These count as area duration blast. Yeah, so I'm using blast anyways. So I'll also upgrade it to defense. Siphon. So apply siphon. So it'd only be good for like one ability. What else do I want to change the character outfit? So in this storm, what I've been using. That already. That's interesting. I think I like this one over this one. Especially because I want to change of outfit for a bit. Alright, we are going to wrap it up here because I want to get something to eat. We shall be back.